So I'm in Las Vegas and I'm riding the bus to explore the environment, see what the culture is like. We have these transit security guards that enforce people wearing masks
How's your day going today?
and people not
You
sleeping.
gonna watch the big game or no?
Yes, I am.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Let's see what they're talking about.
Kansas City?
No. I'll take the Buccaneers.
You gonna take the Buccaneers?
Oh, the
Okay.
Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. I forgot about that.
That don't mean nothing.
It's weird, like everything's like a different
It's going to be a good rhythm.
rhythm now.
It's really not.
Okay, so we're back at the airport.
He's good quarterback.
Long story short, Las Vegas, there's so many places that have closed up from the economic changes that the coronavirus precautions have brought. And it's really sad. There's a lot of homeless people here. Like, it's so warm to where I get it, but it's really sad that we live in a world right now where I don't know how to put it. It's so corrupt. It's so corrupt. There's so many empty condos, so many empty new construction homes that are never occupied, so many there's so much of a misuse of resources. Even wow, he lost some traction on that for a second when he accelerated. Even the new jobs that have come up with coronavirus planning, it's like these jobs aren't designed to help people. And Sartu told me, just wear your mask, which, I don't want to fight. But sometimes I really can't breathe. He spilled his coffee. And if he's drinking coffee after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you overwork. And then he not breathing. He got that tight ass mask on his face. There's another older man sitting right here, and the older man fell asleep. He was like, "You can't sleep on the bus. You can't sleep." I've never heard somebody say you can't sleep on the bus. It's like the mercy, the qualities that have developed in this society between social media and the so-called safety from coronavirus. And I'm just being honest. Like, I was looking at the CDC's report of the symptoms and comparing them with flu symptoms, and it's the flu. And some of the patents I was looking at with SARS-2, they link off to avian flu. It's like, okay, the disease exists, somebody created it, whatever. But I just feel it's more of a political move. All this is going on, like, it's like a totalitarian regime that's openly taking over the United States purported democracy. The problems with human trafficking are just like ignored. Like, since I've been here in Vegas was Erica's first stop after Matt Field sold her. Um, I'm back at McCann, which has some amazing architecture, by the way. So we're gonna start posting on Facebook as well, so we can divvy up our content and get more organized. I don't know what to do. I mean, People's Choice Social Security, they're openly able to steal my money. Like, how could you just openly steal? Quentin, Michael, open stealing. Angela said, "You are where you are right now." Like, that was her response to me asking about my money. Like, corruption is amok. I'm gonna see if I could just slide my car to stay on the bus again. Actually, maybe I don't have to. The whole fare evasion thing. It's like, I'm in a different city. You got to really see how things work before you start bending rules and making demands. It's like, how do things work before you make demands? I don't want People's Choice to steal my Social Security anymore. Quentin told me I had $3,000 in my account. This was after,
Okay, come on.
let me see, July, August, September, October, November. July, August, October, November, December, January. This comes after 6 months of no payments, like no checks being dispersed. And then Michael told me he gave me my stimulus check, which was $1,000, but they will not give me a statement. They're like, oh, we can't email statements, but the bank emails statements. And if you're acting as a bank, you should do the same services as a bank. So People's Choice Payee Service, they threatened me. They're like, oh, we're going to send your money back to Social Security. That's what we're going to do. It's like, whoa. I'm like, come on, people. Like, I'm trying to get my daughter situated. And then that whole situation with DFAX and Danielle Mashanga, it's like, there's a whole book. There's the Bible character Enoch in the book of Genesis, where Allah took him to heaven because there was so many bad people that he was like the only good person. And in Ethiopia, there's a whole book dedicated to Enoch, the book of Enoch, which I'd like to read. Maybe Ishmael can help me with it. I like to hear it from the perspective of somebody that understands the culture. I mean, Sartu could help me too. But I will say this. Figuring out camping in Vegas safely. I got Erica on my side. She's helping me. Muna is supporting us. And Sartu, Hayat, and Ishmael are guiding us. Riyad's helping as well. So I'm looking forward to see like what kind of things I can learn on this journey. When my mother left this planet, she had liver cancer. I came to Las Vegas with Erica, but we were also evading the after effects of leaving a cult. So I'm collecting so much of myself. I feel so much more grounded now. I want people to say no to suicide during coronavirus quarantine. It's really hard to find places to go socialize. Dining rooms are open here in Vegas, but I still have to go to California, and just frankly, a lot of places you just can't sit down anymore. And I miss Atlanta. I still miss Coral so much. I talked to Miss Love at DFAX, and she keeps saying the court hasn't allowed you to see it. I'm like, my plan to see Coral, they're not openly doing the whole accusation of sexual misconduct anymore after, I don't know, maybe they understand at this point that a back massager on a child's back, including the glutes, is a back massager and not a sex toy. Americans are so dumb at this point. I mean, even the way I was treated on Spirit Airlines, it was like, you're kind of nasty. Because the facts are, like, if you're on a 5-hour flight and you have to keep a mask on the whole time, I started feeling bad. So, you know, every time I pull the mask on a little bit, here comes a flight attendant, here comes a flight attendant, here comes a flight attendant, and they got increasingly aggressive. And the fact of the matter is, if you can smell a fart, you can catch corona, if it's airborne. So if the virus is airborne, you can catch it through your eyes, through your ears, any open cut, just like a flu. So why suppress people? Why hurt people? Why make it difficult for people to get resources? Why make it so easy for criminals like Danielle Mashonga to steal children from the people of Atlanta, like Coral Iris Kelly? Does Raymond Gordon want her for himself? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I'm held in contempt of court for asking if the DFAX workers were sex offenders. That's contempt of court. So the Sixth Amendment lets us know that we have a right to address our accusers. But the courts are so corrupt. The courts are so corrupt right now. It's like Animal Farm or something. I just don't know. I just don't know.